vlog number 2. How do I title it? Oh, okay, let's just say it this way. Today's vlog, I'm fixing up my up transmission. Up here we have a little box with a bunch of spare gears. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the second gear off of this shaft right here, and we're gonna swap it with the one that's currently in the transmission now, which is the bad second gear. This second gear is pretty good. I'll show it to you once I get to the garage. This is the donor box right here. This is the donor, and we're gonna put it in the tranny. So this is the trans right here. Z3 trans, bad second gear. Let's get the bad one out. Whew. Damn, I just had to have a fresh white tee on too. Whew. Of course. Always, never fails me. Oh. Can't forget this stuff. It's time to go to Tim Gray's house. I might look blown out on the camera. Do I look blown out? Cool. All right, Tim. It's my first time getting my hands dirty. Imagine I missed the whole shit. Trying, man. This shit weigh like 50 pounds. All right.
What's in the magic briefcase?
So like I said, this is my guy, Tim Gray.
What's going on?
Yeah, all right, so there's no food in here, Tim. So we're gonna edit the title. It's 50-50. Tim gonna help me half of the time. That thing controls the reverse. Mm-hmm. Reverse. Just comes out. What happened?
That's that fork is trash.
I see it.
So see this? This is supposed to be squared off.
Yeah.
See that top is opened up.
Yeah. All right, fellas. So Tim already spotted off the back that some of the shift fork, well, the first and second gear shift fork was bad. I don't know if you can tell. Well, it's hard to tell, but this right here, you see the fork. You really can't tell. I can't show you, but this is pretty much bent. So if you've bent enough, you know that this is bent. And thank God I had a spare one right here off of the donor trans. So the show is still gonna go down. So we're gonna get this going right here. So yeah, but Tim's pretty much helped me. He's actually pretty much doing everything damn near. So this is the second gear that's bad. Usually when these are supposed to look like triangles, but if you look,
basically like a
point,
like a peak of a house.
Yeah, like your roof, you know, like a triangle. But you can see it's kind of.
Look at the difference on first gear.
Yes, you see the points. Those look good, but if you look at second, it looked like something fell on top of the roof.
Slanted, it looks like Gumby.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. So now, I'm taking it over here to press off the second gear. But to get to the second gear, we have to press off the other gears too as well, right? For the meantime. Yeah. So a good second gear would look like this. Hold on. So this is the good one. You can see, well, this ain't perfect either, but it's something I can salvage, but it looked a lot better than this one. But you see the top of it should look like roofs, like arrows. Show me what a good normal single should look like.
I mean, you want to make sure these are nice and square and not beat up.
Okay.
That goes in between the hub.
Mm-hmm.
That bangs back and forth, so
Gotcha.
sometimes they get worn out on one side or the other.
Gotcha. Cool. I just needed that for the video, so we know anything can go bad out here, not just the gear, but the synchro can also go bad. If the synchro goes bad, what tends to happen? Does it grind or?
Yeah, I mean, grinding is usually the teeth here.
Gotcha.
Because that's what guides it into gear.
Gotcha.
You gotta put these plates on the outside of the gear because you're pressing the shaft
Gotcha.
down and through it. But when you put it on, this has to be solid.
Make sure it's good. We gotta put another thingy-majiggy. supposed to feel like that?
You're the only one that feels it.
Think about it, you got 4 of those gears that tight or whatever, and you're trying to press it off. That's how I couldn't get it off last time.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, this shit not going down. I swore it went to the groove.
Sometimes it pop off easy, sometimes it too much.
All right, guys. I have successfully pressed on third to sixth gear. Now back to the workbench, where Tim does the rest off camera. All right. All right, so we
But the
are.
knowledge is priceless, baby.
Torquing down the counter shaft bearing, reverse thread. And what's that torque down to?
87 foot-pounds.
Woo. That click is your confirmation. So this goes on to the main shaft, right? You said?
Yep, that's the shims for the main
And
shaft.
there's 2 shims. One is flat, one is beveled. You can't really see it on camera, but you can kind of see it in my hand. Flat one, you said, goes on first. And then the bevel one faces down.
That one goes down.
Yep,
goes down.
there you go. Yep. So I can see it right here, but on camera you can't really see. I know you can't, but okay.
Now you put your 2 gear stacks together so the gears mesh. All right, so 1, 2 fork goes on first.
1, 2, 4. All right, this is where we had trouble with.
1, 2 fork goes on.
Yep. And how can you tell it's 1, 2 fork?
It's just the style of the fork. They're all different.
Right.
So it's the one that's the lowest because it's 1, 2 is all the way at the bottom.
So this is the shortest.
This is the short.
Okay,
Yep.
short,
So this is all the way
shortest.
down.
Yep.
1, 2 fork goes on. Then 3, 4.
3, 4's got this moon-looking face thing.
Yeah. So 3, 4 goes on, but it lays on top of the 1, 2.
Gotcha. Okay. I see it. That's for reverse.
Yeah, well, 5, 6, and reverse.
Yeah.
So this piece slides on.
It's
Make
on
sure
top
these
of
are
it.
lined up.
It's off the slider.
So now this part of the fork has to go around the 3, 4 fork.
Around the 3, 4
Right
fork?
here. See this?
Okay.
See how it's cut out for the fork?
Yep. So it
That's
hooks
going
onto
in,
it.
so
Yes.
it slides up and down.
Gotcha.
And again, this lays on top of the 3, 4. The 3, 4 lays on top of the 1, 2.
Gotcha. Thank God I got this on video because I can always go back and see it.
Then you hold your 2 shafts together so all the gears are meshed evenly.
Gotcha.
Hold 2 hands. Drop it in. Just keep an eye on your counter shaft. Make sure that it's in the bearing properly. Because if you're cockeyed, it could pop one of the rollers out.
Gotcha.
Get your forks lined up.
And it all drops in.
That's it. Oh yeah, 'cause it's dropped.
And when they're all synced like that, that's neutral.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, they could all be lined up if they're all. Let's say, if all the forks are up, they'll still line up, but they're all being geared.
Okay.
Like this would be in 2nd, this would be in 6th, and this would be in 4th.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
neutral is in the middle.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Next step is we gotta put this stuff back on. I know this goes right here. Oh shit. But can it go on right now?
Yeah. Let me just clear this one. So when you drop this shaft in, it's threaded on the top.
Yep.
You want to make sure the threaded hole
It's pointing.
is lined up. There's a little arrow on the case right here.
Do you see the arrow? You know, we were looking for that and we could not find it.
when you was telling us over the phone,
Yeah.
I could not find the arrow. So I just stuck like a screwdriver in through the case to try to line up with the hole.
Right there. That little arrow in the corner of the case
Gotcha.
has to be lined up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure that's lined up, because if not, then you gotta take the whole case apart.
Yep. You gotta
Line
adjust
it,
it.
line
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
The bracket for reverse gear.
Lift that up.
So you want to have this in the up position. If it's down, it makes it tight, makes it hard to get on. So have it in the up position. This goes around the reverse idler gear.
So you lifted the reverse up and you put it in between this fork right here.
Yeah, that holds it, that the gear rides in between there.
Right. That's that gold one, and the other one got the PPG, the modal.
Just got done with the transmission, putting it back together, 95%. Thanks to this man right here. Can't really see it right there, my man Tim Gray. And yeah, gotta take it home and pretty much button it up, and into the car it goes.